Alright, y'all, we're back from My Hero, chapter 354. I'm excited for this week. I'm gonna be honest though, My Hero for the past couple years has been like my least favorite manga that I'm reading on a week to week basis. If I have to rank them all, My Hero is probably gonna be in my least favorites. But I do gotta admit when it's interesting, and so far for the last couple months, it has been interesting. Alright, so last chapter on 353. We got the confirmation that Todoroki officially defeated Dabi, but we did later find out that Dabi is still alive. He is not dead. There was this like light that was beaming out of his body, and then somebody there that was assisting him pretty much said that it's crazy that he's still alive. So we got confirmation that dude's still alive. And then we ended the chapter at Gunga Mountain Villa Ruins, where Endeavor and All For One ended up encountering each other, and they were having this conversation, and we pretty much saw that Endeavor revealed that in one of his fingers he has the quirk of the fire. So it pretty much gave us the confirmation that he does have pretty much the same quirk that Endeavor has. So we're gonna see where this goes. Who knows? All For One might end up killing Endeavor with the fire quirk, which would be pretty fucking interesting. But alright, let's get into it. Chapter 354. Alright, we're on 354. It's titled Here. Alright, Afu has a clear-cut weak spot. That mask has some kind of life support built into it. During his escape from Tartarus, he remained hooked up to life support machines and even took them with him in the footage Stain provided. It's clear that his body can't survive on its own. Alright, so they're showing that All For One is hooked on this life support machine. Right here on a flashback is showing him carrying a big ass like inhaler type of thing. Because the motherfucker has breathing problems. He's been smoking too much cigarettes. Alright, now we have Genus here. But I'm sure he knows that better than anyone else. Hawk saying, normally overwhelming him with numbers would be the best course of action, but we also have to take his quirk stealing into account. We can't afford to have Afu suck the quirks out of our already limited task force. By the way, when I say Afu, I'm saying All For One. I don't know if y'all know. Alright, so we'll pack the maximum amount of power into the smallest group possible. So we're back with Endeavor and Hawks right here in the present. And run him into the ground. Alright, and then we got All For One right here fucking throwing shots back. He's throwing that fucking spinning claw attack, the one that in that one image from the last chapter that we ended it, he showed that it's the one in his middle finger. And he's showing it. He's like slinging it out with his middle finger right now at him. He's saying, don't give me the cold shoulder. Endeavor-san is yelling Hawks, and then we see Endeavor charging in. Hell curtain. Alright, we see All For One shooting back. Trying to catch me off guard again. And you used to call yourself fast, says All For One. Not even recovering girl could help you fully restore your wings. It was only with those prosthetics ones that you were able to reach his speed. Real pain sometimes, isn't it? Damn, so he's pretty much telling his ass that he's past his prime. He's telling Hawks that his wings ain't working like they used to. Alright, then we see this cool panel of all them fighting. In order to protect the people fighting down there from that giant shockwave quirk he used to ravage Kamino, we need to deal with him in close quarters combat. But if he so much as lays a finger on us, we're done for. Burning fist. Alright, they're showing the impact right now. His flames are leaking through my pressurized flame curtain. I can't reflect this with impact recoil. On top of that, Hawks is ready to shut down any attempt at counterattacking. What's wrong, Hawks? It seems like you're having a little trouble coordinating your assault, says Endeavor. Is Endeavor feeling a bit off today? Don't let up, Hawks. The damage is piling up. His super regeneration can't keep up. Take a good look at the ground, Endeavor, says All for One. Everyone is giving it their all to make sure the operation succeeds. Everyone from pro heroes to students is fully focused on the battle in front of them. So why are you the only one whose mind is adrift? Your masterpiece took care of that little failed experiment in your stead, didn't he? Shouldn't you be a bit happier? Shut it, says Endeavor. Don't humor his jabs, yells out Hawks. Remember what happened to All Might and Kamino. The truth is, I've always been fascinated by your twisted lust for power, Endeavor. You see, I can't resist planting seeds whenever I stumble upon fertile soil. All this is being said by All for One. Alright, and he says, why do you think that little Toya's body was never found? Oh shit, cutting deep, boy. Pretty much telling him, I picked that boy up. That boy was there fucked up in the ground, I picked him up. I was his daddy. And then Hawks is saying, to think, oh he's not saying it, to think that he still had such an awful ace up his sleeve. Someone who lives only for atonement can't harden his heart like I can. I knew it. In his current state, it would have been impossible for Endeavor to come out on top against Dabi. That's why I need to stand by his side. Your only duty now is defeating All for One. Keep your cool. All for One! And then he's charging at him. Alright. Got you. Well, who's saying that? Endeavor is yelling Hawks. Do you think you can avoid my blast at this distance, Mr. Nagin's replacement? No way in hell. So, I'll at least carry Endeavor-san into Prominence Burn Rage and... Alright, and then we see, what the hell? We see Jiro appear while she's flying on top of Tokoyami. Heartbeat wall, placing it between, right in front of the Hawks. Pretty much saving his ass. So, Jiro pulled up riding Tokoyami. Riding him. I repeat, riding him. Alright? These right here are foreshadows. Shonen Jump foreshadows. So we get the sense that Jiro is going to end up getting with Tokoyami. And they're foreshadowing a baby that they're about to have because she's riding him. Alright? And now she's saying, hey, easy there. Stop shaking so much. I'm not used to flying at all. Stop shaking so much, she says. Remember that. And I'm barely hanging on, okay? Hold tight, earphone jack. Jack. Alright. And by the way, I'd appreciate it if you could stop moving your butt so much I can't focus. See? These are all foreshadows. I've read enough Shonen Jump to understand. This man is telling her to stop moving her butt so much. He can't focus. Stop moving your butt so much. I can't focus. He can't focus because he's attracted, you know? It's a foreshadow. It's 100% they're going to end up together. I'm not a genius. This is just common sense. Shut up, you idiot. And you know, they're like arguing back and forth. It's what a young couple would do. They would argue. That just shows that they like each other, you know? Alright. Toko, and then it says Toko Tsukuyomo, whatever the fuck he calls that motherfucker, I don't know. And that girl from Class A, stay away. This is no place for you. You'll die. I know, I'm no Endeavor, but you know I can fight alongside you. So many flies buzzing around. It reminds me of those comics I used to read. In those stories, side characters like you were only used to show how strong the Demon Lord truly was. That's the kind of line. Better said after victory, don't you think? All for One? It's kind of weird that we're seeing Jiro end a chapter fucking trying to stunt on All for One. Pretty much saying a line that she thinks is cool to stunt on All for One and try to flex on him. Like Jiro, bro. This just shows that we're far away from the end, bro. If Jiro is the one coming to save the day and fucking trying to put on a show in front of All For One, Jiro, I remind you, it shows that I don't know where the fuck this story is gonna lead to. I guess. I mean, it was a okay chapter, I guess. I mean, we're seeing All For One fight Hawks and Endeavor. And, you know, those are three big names in the series. Those are three top 10 fan-voted characters that are fighting. What made the mangaka for My Hero think that, hey, it's a good idea to add Jiro and Tokoyami to the fight? Like, why the fuck would we care about that? We're here to watch the three of the most popular characters fight. Why the hell introduce Tokoyami and Jiro? I'm confused, bro. And then bring up some like sexual tendencies between these two motherfuckers while they're flirting, while riding each other. Like, whatever, man. Again, like I said, My Hero is not one of my favorite mangas, but I continue to read it because I kind of like reading some shitty chapters. I'm weird. I like experiencing shitty quality from here and there, so it's pretty entertaining. But alright, I'll see you guys next week if there's a chapter next week. But whatever, I'm here for all the bullshit. Alright? Deuces. I'll see you guys next week.